This is Donna with More Than a Review, and I'm excited to be here today with Kathryn. We're going to talk about, like, have you left your house and you just didn't really feel confident in what you were wearing and how you're presenting yourself? And Kathryn kind of realized most of us do kind of suffer from that, and has written a book, Fashioned by God, and she talks about fashion both from the outside of how we're presenting ourselves, but then also how we are in the inside. And she's going to explain, I loved your comment that our hearts are a lot like our closet, and so we'll talk about that also. So Kathryn, maybe start out with what led you to write the book, and then we'll kind of share some secrets as we go through.
All right. I needed it. That's plain and simple. That's it. My closet was a wreck. And I thought, if I know things about wardrobe and style and my closet is a wreck, just imagine most everyone else's probably is too. Although I have a few friends who I know their closets are not a wreck. But if we can find what we're looking for in our closets, then it helps us know, when we're putting our outfits together in the morning, oh, this is here and that's there, and I can put this with that, and I can feel great when I walk out the door. That's what I wanted for the wardrobe part. But then, yes, your heart is like your closet. You got to be brave. Open it up, look in there, see what's there, take inventory, and maybe not keep some things and maybe add some others, like your wardrobe.
Oh, very good. That's neat. A lot of us don't think about that. One of the things that you talk about is the princess secret, how knowing your identity can propel you into royal living. So what's your princess secret?
I'm a child of the king. Very simple. Well, Romans tells us, I'm a child of the king. And if I'm a girl and I'm a child of the king, then that makes me a princess, right? Right. So you are too, right? And when we know that, though, it gives us solid hope. Yeah. And it gives us confidence, inner confidence. But we also need to work on that princess relationship with the king.
Yeah. So, yeah. Not just a title.
Yeah. Exactly.
So also talk about, I know you have a lot of secrets that you'll even share in the book, and then when you do speaking engagements. So what would be one fashion secret that you would share?
Well, how many of us really want to look taller and thinner? Like most of us, right? Because nobody wants to look shorter and fatter, except a few people. I have a few friends who are really tall and thin, and they might like that. But, so go for vertical lines. Any kind of vertical line you can, in a pattern in what you're wearing, or whether it's a cardigan that doesn't close all the way and you've got two vertical lines here, or if it does, then a single row of buttons. Avoid double-breasted, single-breasted buttons. And longer tops and thinner pants can help with that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can go for a vertical line. If your jacket has piping on it, make sure it's vertical. Okay. So
very good.
Just look for vertical lines anywhere you can find them.
That is. I'm already taking notes there. So I know your tagline is Chasing Beautiful. So what does that mean to you?
Well, Jesus is the beautiful one, and I'm chasing a closer relationship with him. And then he made everything, and everything that is beautiful is his creation. And so I want to find beauty anywhere I can, all around me. And then I know that's Jesus who created that, and I give glory to him and praise to him when I find it.
Wow, that's beautiful. I think it's a great, because some women feel like taking care of your outside, like if you're a Christian, you're like, oh, I should only be worried about the inside. And I think it's such a great balance, because it does give us more confidence, and you can have both,
God made us as women, and as women we know what we look like matters. We can be told it doesn't, but we know it does. And so if we can use some strategies to look the best that we can, then when we go out the door in the morning, we know we look the best we can. And then if we've also used some strategies to look inward and work on our relationship with the Lord, then we have that inner confidence that he's with us, that he's guiding us. And then put that together, and wowee world, watch out.
That's right. That's right. So I do want to talk about how can people learn more about what you do and kind of what you share.
Well, I have a Facebook Live group, and it's called Kathryn Style Secrets. And I think you have to ask to be approved to the group, and so I will do that if you do.
Yeah.
And I go live most Thursdays at noon, and I do some style tips, some accessories, because I have this thing also, it's called 1, 2, 3 dressing, and I teach you how to have the 1, 2, and 3 elements and what they are. And so I always include that when I'm doing my Style Secrets group. And then I do a devotional at the end, because we cannot ever leave out the spiritual aspect of our beauty, because real beauty shines out through your eyes.
So if we talk about the book for a little bit, I've heard it's not just like stories, like you have a devotional, a journal piece, so kind of share with us.
So every day there's solid instruction for what to do in your closet. Real life, daily things you can actually do, so that at the end your closet is organized and beautiful. If you go through this in 30 days, I don't necessarily recommend you do it in 30 days. It might take you 60. I don't know. Make it yours. But there's solid closet instruction, and then there is a devotional that kind of bounces off of that. And so you've got the inward look, the spiritual look too every day. And then there's journal space. There's a space where you can take notes about your closet instructions, and then there's space where you can journal about what the Lord is saying to you, some journal prompt questions to answer.
That is great. That is great. We will have links to the book in the blog post, so definitely you want to check it out. I also think it makes a great gift, and starting the new year, I think that's where people really get motivated to kind of clean out their closet, and sometimes even clean out, get these New Year's resolutions we're going to be so much better the next year. So Kathryn, as we close out, is there anything you would want to share with kind of the listeners?
Yes, Jesus loves you. He died for you. If you had been the only person on the planet, he still would have died just for you. Own that, believe it, choose it. And then, you can walk away from the ash pile. That's where Cinderella sat when she didn't know she was a princess. And she walked away, and you can too. And walk into your princess life, choose it, and just watch out, see what Jesus is going to do in your life.
Amen. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll have links to all of Kathryn's information. Bye-bye.